Everyone and welcome back to the channel. Guys, Donald Trump just made a chilling revelation. In a 75-minute phone call with Russian President Putin, President promised to Ukraine's weekend drone strikes. Not hypothetically, not maybe, he said he will. This comes at a time when the world is desperately hoping for a ceasefire and instead it might be heading toward the escalation. So, what exactly did the Trump and Putin talk about? Why is Ukraine's bold drone assault inside Russian territory such a turning point? And most importantly, is Trump giving Putin a silent green light? So, let's break down this call and the attacks and the global consequences that could unfold in the coming days. Now, let's first explore the drone attack that shook Russia. On Sunday, June 1st, Ukraine launched what appears to be one of its most daring drone operations since the war began. Videos obtained by the CNN, though not independently verified, show Russian military planes on fire, burning across multiple air bases deep inside Russia. Ukraine's security service, the SBU, claims they hit four airfields, targeting over 41 aircraft, including strategic bombers and surveillance planes. The footage released looks like something out of a high-budget military film, drones maneuvering in, aircraft igniting, and precision strikes that cripple Russia's air capabilities. For Ukraine, this was payback. For Russia, it was provocation. And for Donald Trump, it was a phone call away from global headlines. Now, let's see the Trump Putin call. What was discussed? On Wednesday, Trump took to Truth Social to reveal a second phone call with Putin in recent weeks, and the tone was serious. Trump described the call was good, but not one that would lead to immediate peace. Instead, he said, and we quote, President Putin did say, and very strongly, that he will have to respond to the recent attack on the airfields. The statement is powerful. It wasn't speculation, it was a direct quote from a foreign leader by the former US president about imminent military retaliation. But what Trump didn't say is just as important. There is no mention of Trump arguing restraint, no attempt to deter Putin, no warning against the escalation. This led many to believe Trump is quietly okay with the Russia's retaliation or at least not standing in the way. Now let's see the global response and criticism. Ukrainian lawmaker Alexander Meresko didn't hold back. He told CNN President Trump didn't say something like Vladimir stop, and it's very worrisome. It might look like he is giving a green light to this new crime. Meanwhile, Trump's administration, despite urging diplomacy, hadn't publicly criticized Ukraine strikes or warned against the further escalation. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met with the Ukraine's top advisor Andriy Yermak in Washington the same day as the Trump-Putin call. Rubio praised Ukraine's flexibility in the ceasefire talks but also made it clear unlimited military support is not coming back. This is not the return to the Biden era. Ukraine, on the other hand, is asking for something more immediate, that is, stronger air defenses, especially now after flying drones hundreds of miles into the enemy territory. So, guys, let's explore what is the Trump's endgame. What is Trump's actual plan for the peace? He has claimed he can end the war in 24 hours, a bold promise he repeated often. But after this call, he admitted it was a good conversation, but not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace. He says he will decide into 2 weeks if Putin is serious about a ceasefire. But how will he know? What his metric? There is no roadmap, no conditions publicly stated. Meanwhile, both sides, Russia and Ukraine, met in Istanbul for direct talks earlier this week, but nothing moved. And Trump is taking credit for getting them to the table, though the results are still zero. Now, guys, let's explore the Iran angle and the nuclear pressure. Now, here is where things get even more tangled. Trump also said they discussed Iran. He claims he told Putin that time is running out for Iran to make a decision on nuclear weapons and that Russia might help bring Iran to the table. I stated to President Putin that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and I believe we are in agreement. This part of the conversation might look like progress, But pairing nuclear diplomacy with Ukraine drone strikes creates a bizarre political brew, and it raises a new real question. Can Putin be a peacemaker in Iran while planning retaliation in Ukraine? In short, Trump's latest phone call with Putin signals that peace isn't around the corner. Instead, retaliation is. Ukraine's drone attack was bold. Russia's potential response could be brutal, and Trump is walking a very fine line between the diplomacy and quiet complicity. His supporters call it a strategy, his critics call it a dangerous. And the world waits once again on a phone call that may shape the history. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more deep dives on the global events. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Trump handle the call well, or did he miss a chance to stop another round of violence? This is Lakhan Tanwani. Stay informed, stay curious, and if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video.